It's the 25th of April here in Australia, which means that it is ANZAC Day. ANZAC Day is of course important for the whole of Australia, but on ANZAC Day I like to sit and think of my grandfather who fought in World War II. I miss him every single day. He passed away on Australia Day a couple of years ago, and I went to the War Memorial last year in Canberra for ANZAC Day, and it was the most difficult thing that I'd ever done. I had only lost him a few months ago, and going to the dawn service and hearing all the stories about Gallipoli and all the other wars that are happening all around the world, it hit home hard. And I don't think that we realise the full effect that war has on people. We can look back on photos from World War I and World War II. We can see stories on the news right now about wars that are happening in Afghanistan. But I don't think that we can truly comprehend the severity that the war has on people until we speak to somebody who has been in the war firsthand. I have friends that are in the army and in the navy, and I know for a fact that when they're out at sea or posted in Afghanistan, that I miss them every single day, and I worry about whether or not they're going to come home. I don't know what sort of things they're doing over there, but I do know that they are risking their life for their country, and that deserves the highest of praise. Now, my grandfather who fought in World War II told me some stories that I will never forget. I remember him telling me one day about how one of the things he learned was how to essentially murder somebody with a TV program or just a bit of paper. You shouldn't know these things when you're 18 or 19, and to be exposed to that sort of information at such a young age, it's going to change your life forever, and it's going to impact everything for the rest of your life. I don't think that we realise that the people who have come home from war, we consider them lucky, but you can't know what goes on behind the scenes. They have seen and heard things that are truly horrific, and no amount of living is ever going to change that for them. They will always have those images in their mind. My grandfather told me a lot of stories about the war, very reluctantly, because it wasn't something that he ever liked to speak about. And on ANZAC Day, he didn't really... It hurt him a lot on ANZAC Day to think about the friends that he lost in the war. And I guess it hurts me now on ANZAC Day to think about him hurting, and I miss him so much. So I guess that my ANZAC Day post for today is really to thank the men and women who committed themselves to their country, who fought bravely and courageously to give us the country that we have now. And I love my country. I am so patriotic, and I have these amazing men and women to thank for it. So this ANZAC Day, I hope that if you are in Australia, that you take the time to tell somebody who fought in the war that you love them and appreciate them. Or if you don't know anybody who fought in the war, duck down to your local RSL, play a game of 2-Up, and just help remember the women and the men who made this country what it is today. So happy ANZAC Day. Grandpa, I love you, I miss you, and lest we forget.